Good evening. It's Thursday. Perspective from my porch. Javier Franco, founder of Steps for Success Life Coach Program. It is the 23rd of December. Tomorrow will be the 24th, which is Christmas Eve. A lot of people will celebrate tomorrow as well as on the 25th for the actual Christmas. Today, the thing that I want to talk about. Today, I was watching The Little Drummer Boy. Many of you who grew up probably remember The Little Drummer Boy, and you remember the little song that he sang and how he played his drum. I always told people when I was counseling clients, don't watch movies with me because I will analyze them and I'll use them in sessions. Today, as I was watching The Little Drummer Boy, there's three aspects I'd like to talk about the little drummer boy. The first aspect is the disappointment in his life. If you remember, if you haven't seen the movie, go on YouTube, watch it. The original 1965, 68, something like that. At the first of the movie, the little drummer boy is kidnapped by some bandits. But before that, his family is destroyed as well in a raid. And I don't think we remember that part because we always remember the happy parts. As I was watching that, I thought to myself, how many of us have gone through terrible times this last year or last 2 years that we feel like something has invaded our life or invaded our way of life, and that we are saddened by the fact um, a the little boy Aaron, as a matter of fact, is his name. Aaron um, decided at one point that he didn't like people. He just didn't like want to be around people. The reason I want to talk about that real briefly is because the fact that some of us has gotten to the point that we are antisocial because we don't want to be around people. We don't want to talk to people. We are saddened by the facts of things that are coming up in our lives. The second aspect, and this will all round up here in a while, the second aspect that I wanted to talk about is a disappointment that he had. If you remember towards the end of the show, the little lamb that's walking around with him gets run over by this Roman centurion's wagon. And he has a hope. The only hope that he has is to take the little lamb to the manger where the Christ child is laying. And he has the full faith and full confidence. For some reason, he doesn't understand why, but he knows that if he places that little lamb before the Christ child, that a miracle might happen. The third aspect is the most important aspect. He started playing the drum. We all know the song. We've all heard the song. If your kids have not heard it, please look it up. Let them hear the original song. He plays his drum. He gives the best for him. He does the best. He has nothing else to offer, but he has that little drum, a drum that was given to him by somebody, his parents, in his past. Now, what does this all have to do with my perspective on the porch? Today's perspective on the porch says this. A lot of us are running around disappointed that we're not able to buy the gifts that we want to buy some loved one. People are running around stressed out. I haven't started my Christmas list. I haven't started shopping. The stores are full. I do not like going to stores during this time um, because they're so packed. It's so stressful. So the thing about that is that one of the problems with Christmas time at this time is people get stressed out so much that they start to panic and they forget the meaning of Christmas. The little drummer boy, on the other hand, has one gift, the gift of his one talent, the gift of time, and the gift that he has to present to him, the little Christ child, a little simple gift. Years ago in our family, we made little gifts. My dad made the girls some spoons with a little picture on it. He gave me a little knife, and I still have that knife. Um, Very simple present. He gave me of his time. If you give nothing else this year, if you do nothing else for somebody, give them of your time. Call them up. Just talk to them. If you haven't seen a family member for a while, call them up. Talk to them. Tell them you're thinking about it. And the best gift you can give them is your attention. As we go through this Christmas season and this last rough years, I know we're all going to get together with family. We're all going to celebrate together. But give of your time. Give that simple gift. The little drummer boy did not give a major gift. He gave a little small gift. That gift turned into a great big blessing. And I know it's not biblical, but the movie, if you haven't watched it once again, go back and watch it. I ask you this year, give of your time. Go visit a senior citizen somewhere. Go sit down and talk to somebody who's not able to get out of the house. Bring them some candy. Bring them a joy that they cannot replace because you gave of your time. I'll probably talk to y'all tomorrow or Christmas Day. I'll probably talk to y'all once again from my perspective, from my porch. I have a few things that I want to say. But remember, the key point today is love. Love those who are around you. Don't worry about that big gift. If you haven't bought it, don't worry about it. Just call them up and say, hey, just thinking about you. No other reason, just thinking about you. Love yourself more than anybody else. Once you love yourself more than anybody else, nobody can convince you to do something that you don't want to do. Have a great day, great evening. We'll talk to you probably tomorrow or Saturday. Thank you.